Now here's another one, which was a bit before its time. It's called civilization. When Herod slew innocent babies, he put them to death with the sword. It was shame, shame, hell, 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 and the wrath of the Lord. But now we are quite as efficient in helping our children to die. And it's hoot, hoot, honk, honk, run off the pavement and try. Let quiet and greenery perish. These things are of very small worth when there's dirt, din, fog, fumes to spread and replenish the earth. For progress must always continue, though sweetness and safety be lost. And it's push, shove, on, and no matter the cost. While science pours good things in one end, they fall from the other in showers through this civilization of ours. Sounds a bit like the irascible product of some elderly anti-pollutionist in the 1970s, doesn't it? Actually, I think I was about 16 at the time.
Now, here's something a little different. It's called In Petunia Bay. Petunia Bay's in Spitsbergen, where I went on my one and only Arctic expedition. I've never forgotten it all these years. There is no night, only a shadow cast by the dense spinning earth as she swims past. There is no day, only an endless light which neither breaks nor sets, waxes nor wanes. Here where the day dies not, these things are plain. Here every crumbling crag throws a small evening in its wake. Where the mist ribbons grow, the sea takes on a pearly gloom, and the green castles of the floating ice whiten and lose their glow. Soon the returning sun chases the fleeing shade from crag to crag, from stone to willow tussock, swallows the drifting flags of mist, resets the floating ice like precious jewels, and warms once more the brown crags, the prone and stunted plants, the white glacier, the still fjord, circling lower and lower in the sky towards its long eclipse. The tinkle of reviving glacier streams scarce breaks the established silence of the rock. The sharp edge of the evening moves swiftly across the bay. The world is but a ball, and here I sit high on the end and see it spinning round, heaving over and over in the sunlight. Down there in that incredible region whence I came, over the opal edge of the horizon, day succeeds night, day, night, day, night in regular succession, and multitudinous machine-like men scuttling to and fro like clockwork toys observe this sequence there, in thought and action, bound and circumscribed minute by minute, while the breath of life blows through them by the rule of ticking time machines. The shadow moves, the world is but a ball, the world is but a ball, and what am I? I see my destiny in the sinking sun, my desolation in the bare brown hills. Alas, I am a stranger here. I must return, alas, for also I am one of them. Well, that was the effect of the Arctic. It's pretty high up in the Arctic too, Petunia Bay, about 79.5 degrees north. The sun just going round in the sky. I've never forgotten it for a moment.
If this was not a glimpse of eternity, it was at least a glimpse of timelessness. People sometimes wonder why my day sometimes slips round, and I find myself Going to bed when other people are getting up. Well, perhaps this is the explanation.
While we're about it, I may as well give you the other one about that trip, which is about Bear Island. It's about halfway between the North Cape and Spitzbergen. Its highest mountain or hill is called Misery Fjell. That no one cares for the Isle of Bears, I see no need to doubt it. It's a frozen bog in a bank of fog, and the ships steer round about it. Its highest fell is Misery Fell, the mist lies always on it. But no men dwell on Misery Fell, for who could dwell upon it? It's cold as hell on Misery Fell, it's dark as well all winter. Some lichens grow, and the moss also, and the rocks there slowly splinter. The seagulls yell on Misery Fell, the full mast wheel around it. I cannot tell why Misery Fell was found, whoever found it. There sounds no bell on Misery Fell, no voice, no cheer, no chatter. There's only gloom and plenty of room for things that do not matter. That isle I've seen, but have not been upon it. Who would do so? Yet now I dwell on Misery Fell, alone as Robinson Crusoe. Oh dear.